Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Mormis, and today for my first video, I want to talk about the album Adrenaline by Deftones. Adrenaline, published in fall 1995, was an exponential album for the new metal genre, boasting 11 tracks with one hidden track. The album was also a great starting point for Deftones. However, most people dislike this album. I hold it in a special place in my heart, for it was the first album that got me to new metal and such. With the popularity of Deftones on TikTok, most people were bound to listen to it. This album holds the test of time and is still one of my favorite albums, right next to World Is Yours by Massive and Fermenting Dregs. I'm a really big Massive and Fermenting Dregs fan, but that's a video for another day. Anyways, okay, some backstory for me at least. With the new waves of Deftones fans from God Bros posting to Be Quiet and Drive, and the amount of times I've heard it on my FYP, the sounds of the guitar is like really radio like me to my core. I don't know how to describe it, but it really struck something inside me. So I decided to give it a little listen. So let's get into the tracks. Okay, so Adrenaline has 11 tracks with one hidden track, just like Jar by Superheaven. Like, if you didn't know, Jar on vinyl has an extra track called Lucky. There's a YouTube video for it, and I guess I'll put it in the description. But I have the CD for it. Fist is on the CD. Fist is the hidden track, by the way. But most of the tracks are fairly good, in my opinion. With my favorite tracks being Bored, 1 Week, Lifter, and Nosebleed. And you might be like, a rigor mortis, you only like, what, 4 tracks? Why do you like the album so much? We'll get into that later, alright? Okay, so the importance of this album is, besides it being Deftones' first album, a lead singer, Deftones lead singer, Chino Moreno, sorry if I butchered that, but he was trying to find his voice during this album. You could also say sound, and you can really see that during the demos. But he and Chi Chang, sorry if I butchered that one too, listened to metal and were inspired, at least from what I heard. Stephen Carpenter and Abe Cunningham and Chino Marino were friends in high school, and they were all like interested in similar music genres. Then they recorded the demos. You can really see Chino Marino's like voice come out in the demos. He's really trying to figure out the lyrics. Like, he has the sound. He just was trying to figure out the lyrics, if you know what I'm talking about. And I'm sorry if I butchered any more names. I love the demos so much. Some of them, I would even say, were better than the actual tracks in Adrenaline or most albums. I really wish some of the aspects from the demo would have stayed for the actual tracks. Like, for example, the screams in the A and B demo for 7 words and the scream at the end of the Nosebleed demo were really good. Better yet, the whole Nosebleed demo was probably better than the original track on Adrenaline, in my opinion. I also really wish that like Linus A and B and Hump were also on Adrenaline. Anyways, my favorite tracks from the demos have to be Hump, both like Linus is, however you pronounce that, and probably a lot more that I'm forgetting about. But let's get into why I like Adrenaline. Why I like Adrenaline. All the tracks in Adrenaline sound different, and they all have a little quirk behind them. I can't quite put my finger on the quirk. I don't know why I said that and used that phrase or whatever. But all of the songs sound different, and almost none of the songs sound alike. However, other people dislike this album because the ridiculousness of the lyrics and such. But my favorite thing about this album is the lyrics, and most of the tracks just being like pure aggression. The absolute aggression this album boasts cannot compare to any other of Deftones' other albums, and that's really why I like it, because it's something unique. after listening to Deftones a lot, some of the songs start to sound the same. Like for example, Rosemary and Sex Tape both have what the beginning opening riff, almost the beginning opening riff, and like the formula just kept repeating as they made new albums, and Adrenaline just really had a different sound and Around the Fur, but yeah. All right, to sum everything up, I really want to say thank you for watching my first video. Because this is going to be my first video after all, a little adrenaline analysis, but this wasn't really an album analysis, but yeah, it was more like me talking about the album. I'll be making, I made this video with Clipchamp, so it might not really look that good, but I tried my best. And this channel is gonna mostly be about music analysis, anime, and manga, and like anime and manga I've read about and reading them, and nerdy stuff. So I might have a separate gaming channel, but that's for the future. I plan on starting on small projects, then moving to bigger projects. I'm also inspired by a lot of people like Neopunk FM and Coolio, the guy that made the little music analysis. And I guess I should give it a rating. Adrenaline's honestly a 9 out of 10, and to me at least. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Thank you.